insane world. So, we're back. Let's grab the grenade launcher, we'll leave the ink ribbon, I'll grab the shotgun shells on the way out, even though they should not be necessary here. So, we're probably going to be fighting the most annoying enemy of the game. Boss of the game, I should specify. Here's the scene, and then we'll begin the fight. Hopefully it's obvious why it's so freaking annoying. And I'm not just talking about the frame rate issues here. It went down to 18 in those scenes. But anyway, we want to shoot it twice with the grenade launcher, then switch over to the shotgun. Almost fired right there. So here is the really annoying part that starts to add some luck factor in the entire boss fight. The bats can interrupt you, and then the auto-aim will point you at them instead of the actual boss. Hoping I at least got a little bit of chip damage there. And in case you're wondering, yes, those bats are damaging Billy. And right there you can see they set it up so I couldn't fire the shotgun before the damn thing grabbed me. So it's entirely possible those little suckers can kill me. There we go. But as far as I can tell, there's no way to turn the auto-aim off, so yeah, we have to play with a really messed up fight. So I'm coming out here to give some items to Rebecca. I don't know if there are any healing items I left out here, but Billy does need something. Map, did I leave anything? No. Okay, there's a first aid spray where we're going. I'm gonna need to give it to him. But for now, take the flame rounds. I'll be using those shortly. Need to give her the shotgun shells, since I have to use the hook shot here. Damn it. Right now I'm just trying to map out my inventory a bit. We are almost done with the hook shot. It has to be used 2 times after this, and then we're finally done. And I have to say that I did compare this with the GameCube version. The menus indeed move slower, which does make the whole item thing much more tedious. In case you're wondering, the GameCube version is smoother there, you can get in and out more quickly, and it makes the whole thing of managing your inventory less annoying. But for the PC version, since Capcom sucks at optimizing stuff, it's a bit of a hassle. So basically, I'd have to say for the PC version, all of the issues that people complained about before are actually worse here. And I would not recommend picking this up for PC. I don't have a console version to test it myself, but it's pretty hard to do worse than this. The other nice thing about getting the console version is it should come with the remastered one, so you don't have to worry about the lip sync, the slow movements, or anything else. Flip the lever, Billy. Plus, I'm kind of hoping the whole collision boxes for the things you have to interact with are better in the console version, because this is just horrible. I had a lot of issues with the 2 statues, the angel and demon ones. And then you still run into things here and there. And this loading screen confuses me because we're actually on the same screen as Rebecca. Like, we can walk back and forth here without a loading screen.
This way.
Roger.
Oh yeah, there's also one other thing I need to point out. So, the game has updated since I played the last video. I'll show it when we get to juggling the inventory. But the important thing is the t-shirt DLC is supposed to be enabled now. So that guy is going to be getting up shortly. I'm going to drop this. Rebecca's going to pick it up. Now I need to create inventory space for her. And I'm going to send her with the grenade launcher. I need the shotgun shells. Give these to Billy. We're going to drop these on the ground. I'm going to equip this. And I'm going to pull Billy over here. I'm going to hope that I can spot when that zombie gets up.
I'll go check over there.
Yep.
Yeah, get away from the stiff. Thank you. Well, not so stiff since he's going to be getting up shortly. Now, there are Molotov cocktails up here for us to use. There's going to be a leech zombie right off the bat, in case you're wondering. So you could send Rebecca with the Molotovs. The thing is, eventually she will have, whoever you send up here has to deal with hunters. And I strongly, strongly, strongly recommend you send Rebecca up here. I cannot emphasize that enough. Over here, Rebecca. That thing died in 2 rounds? Whoa. Okay. Was not anticipating that, I will not deny. So we're going to switch over to the handgun. We're going to drop the hook shot here. We'll be picking it up shortly, but there's a key item we need to grab. Also, Molotovs. I'm going to make these to send down to Billy because he has to deal with the leech zombie down there. I don't know if I can send the grenade launcher through the dumbwaiter. I doubt it, but it would be kind of nice if you could. I'm also going to need to send him the first aid spray, in case you're wondering. It is up here. And they give you more gas than Molotov, so I'm just going to leave the gas here. We'll be able to make a couple more in a moment. Anyway, the item you need is in here. Basically, you're going to take a jar of a leech sample. You'll notice that it's actually like a crystal thing inside. Unfortunately, the thing is corroded shut, so we need to make some sort of acid to strip that open. Oh yeah. Let's get it over with. Unleash the leech zombie. And I'm switching over to Billy real quick because I don't know what triggers the zombie getting up. Like, I want to deal with him in the minimum number of shotgun shells possible. Okay, I do have the handgun equipped. That's the specimen room where the hunters are. There are zombies in this room. The one I walked past is a save room of sorts. That's where you use the hook shot for the last time. We'll be getting the shotgun shells shortly, but there is one other thing we need to get here, the red chemical. Now this goes in Rebecca's mixing set. I'll show that real quick in case you're wondering. The zombie I just stepped on will be getting up when we come back in here to drain the gas. But here is the t-shirt DLC I promised. Whoa, it's not here. Oh, there it is. So yeah, not that impressive. It looks like the same pants, kind of, especially the way they're rolled up. But those are even more costumes for Rebecca because she didn't quite have enough in the first place. Now there are a bunch of zombies in here. That's good. He killed the zombie already. I can tell because the shotgun was used, in case you're wondering, but it's right there. So I don't know if it was this room or the previous one that caused it to get up. So now we can combine that with this, and now we need to send that down to Billy. Now I'm going to be sending him a few items. I'm going to be sending Rebecca the explosive rounds, or the standard rounds, whatever you want to think of them as. I'm also going to be sending the Molotovs. You can make a few more. They're in the save room. I just didn't bother going in yet. My frame rate, please. Like, there's something about that little still screen that drops me down to almost single-digit frames. So we're gonna send these. I just send down the leech, the flame rounds. And the first aid spray, that's right. Game, please. So I'm gonna drop the handgun rounds for a second. Like I was saying, these screens are a lot smoother on the GameCube version. And if you're wondering, I'm just gonna have Billy drop these on the ground. This will speed up the whole transition slightly. Now I don't remember what exactly Billy has to carry, so I want to give him a little bit of space. Basically, I don't want to take the flame rounds and the acid rounds, or one or the other, to receive the one I didn't take. You do have to bring back a green leech for Rebecca, so it's important to have a little bit of inventory space. And now the key item. Unfortunately, waiting for that screen to pass. Where are my handgun bullets? Unfortunately, the hallway Billy has to fight in just sucks for anything in general. So you're going to get hit, most likely, which is why I'm trying to hold off on using the first aid spray until he gets knocked down to danger. Let me equip these, and it's time to go say hello to the zombie. Now he's down to danger. We can see how dangerous the leech zombies are if they get close enough to you. Pretty much, they can move while still swinging, and when they get up close, there's actually nothing stopping them from just biting you like they did there. Actually, hold on. Yeah, this is where we go. So you'll notice the red chemical there if you leave Rebecca down here, but the green chemical is all the way back in the infirmary in the mansion. So I didn't go in the infirmary, I pointed out on video you have to go in that room. If you send Rebecca upstairs, that room's completely optional. If you don't, then it becomes mandatory. So there's going to be a scene here. I don't want to trigger it just yet. Yep, the one type of ammo I didn't bring. Anyway, let's trigger it. Input regulator coil. There's something written on the back of the photograph. To James, to commemorate your graduation, 1939. So does anyone recognize the figure on the right by any chance?
Judging from the age, that guy could be Marcus's son or grandson.
Because there's certainly a family resemblance, isn't there? So I think I need to drop something here, which is probably going to be the handgun ammo. They only gave 15, so I may just not even bother taking that with. Worst come to worst, I think I can have Rebecca grab it. I think there are zombies in here, which is why I have the shotgun. Oh yeah. Heads up. That is pretty much why I wanted to have control over Billy when that thing came back up. Namely, you could take it down in one shot instead of two. Now, I'm not seeing anything else here, so I'm just going to leave him and move beyond my way. Mysterious objects are floating in the water. I thought they'd kind of give you a close-up, but oh well. We still need to get the dial, though. The The dial is used to open this door, by the way. If you're wondering about the combination to it, it's in one of the documents Rebecca can find. 4863. The key thing that you need to know is he starts with 4 leeches, he feeds them, and they all reproduce, creating 8 leeches. 2 of them cannibalize, killing 2. And then something happens and half of them die. So it's basically the diary about maintaining leeches. Now, I'm not actually sure if I'm supposed to send this up to Rebecca. I'm kind of guessing on that. Making sure she has inventory space for the 2 items. You can see she's kind of getting bored there. That's her idle pose, if you're wondering. Yeah, I'm thinking I definitely should grab that handgun ammo on the way out. Simply because I probably will be using the handgun on the final boss. Lock has been released. We can go through the green leech door.
Ow!
Embrace the inferno. No light for you. Okay, right here's the neutralizing agent for the chemical in the gas chamber. Thought one of them jumped out or something on the way out, but oh well. So we're going to use one. We'll pick up the dial, I believe, from the gas chamber. I should be okay for inventory space at the moment. Actually, no, the dial's in the animal specimen room, so this will be the way in. Oh, I still have the shotgun shells to grab. Odds are Rebecca is going to take some damage in this segment, just a heads up. You're going to have a zombie on you in extremely close range with no warning. Right, there's the specimen key. I think this is just like the church outside where... So right here I'm mashing on the left trigger, which should have me snap to target once he comes within line of attack. Usually that guy will get you on the way out. Yeah, I'll grab the shotgun. Actually, whoa. Let me leave this here. Because I'm going to be using the key. That will leave me with 1 space, which will be taking the dial. I can grab the shotgun shells and then figure out what that coil is for. I went the wrong way. So this is a little dangerous at Rebecca's current health. I will not deny that. That's the save room. This is the animal specimen room. Breeding room key, that's what it's called. There's a pair of hunters here. Oh, bullsh. There's only one left, I think. Nope, there's two because the friggin' auto-aim is messing me up. So that cost me something like 9 rounds, which is insane for a pair of hunters. The joys of the old camera angles.
Maybe I could use this.
Rebecca here, over.
Billy, I found something here that might make you happy. It's an aerial cable car.
Really? That's great. Now we can get out.
Yep, let's regroup as soon as possible. Over.
Roger.
So I'm trying to remember how we have to link these two. I need to move this so that we can access the save room. Do I have to flip this switch first? Nothing happened. Oh, that's how you move it. So how's Billy for items? We're going to be joining up with Rebecca shortly, so I'm going to grab the handgun ammo and I forgot what herb is up there. I want to say it's a green herb, so I'm going to grab the red. Anyway, we're going to lose Billy in this room shortly. Okay, I need to see what the layout of this room is. It doesn't tell you much. Actually, I do need to come back down with Billy now that I think about it. I need to leave these. Actually, I need to leave everything for him. Yeah, that's green herb there. Oh my god, this fucking camera. In case you forgot, I left the flame and acid rounds inside the one room, which I need to go get. Those are going to be staying on Billy because he's going to be leaving the party, and I'm going to have him take the grenade launcher with him. I'm going to need Molotovs with Rebecca, the handgun. Should probably have him take the shot. No, wait. Let's see, handgun ammo, shotgun. Yeah, I don't think I can spare the shotgun shells, so they have to go with Billy. I should also look into the mod for getting rid of some of these. Let's grab the bottles. In case you're wondering, yes, I'm gonna make more Molotovs real quick. So I shouldn't have dropped these, I guess. Or I'm out of space. So while this may not be a large number of Molotovs I'm making, the thing is, Rebecca's going to need all the ones she can get, since she's not going to have flame rounds at her disposal anymore. So if you're wondering how to get here, it's that door I ran past a few times already. Good, I have 2 inventory spots. 1. This is the other reason why having the items on the floor kind of sucks. They get placed by a door, even if you drop them somewhere else, and while trying to pick them up, you walk through said door. Grab the friggin' coil.
Follow me.
Yeah.
So get over here. That's the other thing I forgot. Crap.
I'll go.
Okay.
And I'll worry about the rest in a moment. So you need the hook shot for the final time. Then I'll worry about loading Billy up to carry stuff to the final area for us. But I dropped that right here. It's a map on the wall in case you're wondering. So you didn't actually need to drop the shotgun shells there, since we're going to be dropping the hook shot when we enter this place. What is that? Oh, that's what I'm looking for. I thought that was in the room up there, but I guess not. So yeah, I guess I did need to drop the shotgun shells. And that's right, folks, that's the last time we'll be seeing this loading screen. Gonna be needing these for any hunters I encounter, which shouldn't be too many. Machine regulates, you can use this. Okay, do I just put them in separately? Because I thought I had to combine them. Okay, the next time we go over there, we lose Billy. This will unlock the door. And I think this is just like the third instance of a door like this where we can actually move back and forth between the areas here. So we're going to load him up. I need to leave these for Rebecca. And I want him to carry my shotgun shells, I think. Oops. So there's one more inventory space. I'll send him off with the herb, I guess. In case I need the healing item. This for Rebecca. Oops. Actually, whoa, whoa, whoa. These, since we're fighting a leech zombie.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Three different camera angles all in one corner. Why? Goodbye, Billy. Oh, it's an eliminator. No, wait. He goes with the eliminator. It's the zombie that stays. So that's pre-rendered. You can tell because she's in her default costume. So in case you're wondering, yes, you could hookshot back up into the room, but we're going to take the ladder like civilized people. Because that's kind of what civilized people do. But the leeches ended up popping out the stuff in this room. That's why I didn't carry the shotgun, in case you're wondering. Or did they only take out the output? Well, yeah, looks like the input one is still there. So in case you're wondering, you can still backtrack here by using the trolley, if I remember correctly. It's just, I want to keep that to as low of a minimum as I possibly can. We'll go forward a bit more. But next save room I hit, I'm going to put a break. And I just noticed my shotgun isn't even fully loaded. But if you want to know why I wanted one inventory spot, the magnum's in the train. So come over here, talk to the stiff. Now we have the magnum. I don't remember if there's anything else here for us. But we'll flip the switch. I don't think that guy ever gets up. Laboratory complete. Funny because I think where we're going is more of a lab, but oh well. I think that door is locked. Yeah, I have to go up. Through the door, Rebecca. Okay, we're starting to approach the Resident Evil 2 areas, if I remember correctly. I don't think we go down there yet. But this should be a save room. I'll go a little bit further since it's only a couple minutes away. Grenade rounds. Like, this is where the Resident Evil 2 characters come up from, in case you're wondering. And the only reason I'm examining these is so they're marked on my map. I may not actually get the opportunity to use those. 143 handgun ammo. In case you're wondering, we'll probably be using 75 of those for the final boss. Depends on how the whole pulling aggro thing pays off. And I may end up using a couple here to try to finish off any hunters that don't go down immediately. Okay, they'll be waiting for me on the way out. Crud. I'm going to set these down for a second. We'll be fighting that, don't worry. Over here, ugly. Hey, that was rude. Yeah, but right here my whole inventory management skills are going to the birds. I need these for the leech zombies, which the game may or may not let me pick up. I'm going to set them down outside. I probably should have left something in the safe room. Okay, can leave the grenade rounds in that save room. You do have the opportunity to come back since this is the final area, I believe. I don't think I'm actually going to need them though, since the grenade rounds are... Like, I only use them for the bat and the hunters, that's kind of it. Flame rounds you need for leech zombies, acid rounds for bosses. The ordinary rounds are not that good in this game. that's going to be our ride down. Which will be in the next video. Ink ribbon right here. Now I believe there is a boss fight coming up with Rebecca, so that'll probably be a few minutes into the next video. But don't worry, we'll be finding Billy someday. Someday. But until then, I'm the hero of light. Thanks for watching.